everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. The last episode we did my favorite boss fight in this game so far. We fought against Hugo Kupka in his half-primed state, I think it's called, or semi-primed or whatever, and it was a lot of fun. His moves were super cool looking, and I really enjoyed it. And then Torgal, we found out that Torgal has some magical powers of his own, and things are pretty cool right now. And since we have the power of Titan, we have to test out those abilities today. So let's do it. Enjoy. The power of Earth. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Titan's essence. Attuning with Titan not only changes the elemental aspect, blah blah. This iconic feat, Titanic Block, can be used to fend off most incoming attacks. Using square immediately after a perfectly timed precision block will initiate a devastating counter. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds fun.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness. Goots, meanwhile, is as burly as a behemoth, but as innocent as a babe in arms.
Goots? She's just going through everything with a dick. Just next, 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 next.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
Okay, so we have Titanic Block, which is the feat, and then we have Upheaval. Slam fist into the ground. Wind up, punch forward. Hold a button to... Okay, yes, I like that. Oh, damn. High-speed punches. What's this? Try both hands into the ground, causing the land to surge upwards, sending nearby enemies flying. Ooh. Yo-ho. What happens when we master this? Increases limit break gauge gain upon blocking an attack. Okay, Upheaval looks fun. Wind up looks fun. Raging Fists looks fun. What am I gonna pick? Alright, well, we have new hunts, it looks like. We have one new hunt. Muddy Murder. Rumor is spreading throughout the southern reaches of Rosaria of a pool of opalescent ooze that has been sighted in the moors and meadows of the region. While it resembles naught but a puddle of strange sludge from a distance, any man or beast that draws too close is met with masses of slimy hands that drag their prey into a gaping, grinning maw. Is that what we want for our children? Probably not. Hawk's Cry Cliff, Rosaria. Let's go check it out. I think we might have found it. Ooh. Ooh. Flan Prince? Rank A? Ah!
Take us away,
Wait. Do I have to? I probably can't do it now. Oh, I can only use 3. Oh my. Decisions here then. Uh oh, this thing's gonna fucking kill me. is this? He gonna slap me. Oh, no! Oh, no! Titan! Punch forward. Punch! Oh, wait, I just noticed that. Nice try! Wait, so how am I supposed to, what am I supposed to get in the red? Oh, things are getting a bit crazy.
Let's try.
No.
Let's try.
Oh! Oh!
Sword and stone.
Oh, he's going crazy. Oh, he's going crazy! Boom! 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 Game of the year! Game of the year! Oh no! 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 Oh! Boom! Oh! No! No! Ah! Ha Oh, I want the wrong damn thing. No! 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 Boom! Yeah! Woo! That was something. So all that cool ass stuff that Hugo was like doing against me, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. Now I get to do it. Now I get to do it. That's awesome.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
It had that what you call it? Those artifact creature things. All right, we can craft something now. Ooh, we can make the Drake Slayer's belt.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And... dang it. We got the gelatinous mass, but we need a scarletite. We need another scarletite.
Anything else?
Okay, that's fine. We got one thingy mabobber. We got new missives or whatever. The heck. Homecoming. I apologize for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall be forever grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Ah, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid,
Who's this?
when did you get back?
Just now.
Who's she?
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it.
That
He's
braid.
gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid, you can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on.
She is quite fiery,
Breath of
isn't
fresh
she?
air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Boy, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
Clive just is like, I'm leaving.
Storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Speak with Mid. Hello?
You took your time.
I like your hair.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
What?
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Where should we go? This way?
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
I'll try.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
Off limits. That means you.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment...
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us.
What have she done for us?
If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it
Filters, huh?
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Oh, we can ask about Mid. Is irresponsible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite, in fact. She's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her tune.
Like father, like daughter.
I'd say it ran in the blood if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next. So long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her. Alright.
You leave Mid's order with me. I'll send every...
Okay. And Black... Oh, what's up? What's up, Goots?
I can't wait to see what Mid's going to build us this time.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
He looks pretty
I
busy.
have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
Maybe?
I'll see what I can do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
I mean, I wouldn't be
Just lose
opposed.
the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
I wouldn't be opposed to some airship. You know what I mean? How do I get
Jill looked white as a sheet.
to where I'm trying to go here? Here we are. I found you.
Keep us going. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right.
Oh, Bridge
He's a
Builder
friend of the cause.
Bernard.
I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
I remember that guy. All right, well, let's go visit Bernard.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
I hope so.
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Are we gonna have to save his ass like usual? All right, let's go find Bernie. I just love these little peaceful sections of this
Thanks,
game.
Cal.
Well, he looks to be okay.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Okay. What is it, Bernard? Bernard?
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit them. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends.
Oh,
But
is that
you're
why
a
he
dab
came
hand
here?
when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
Of
It's the
course.
least I can do.
Of course.
thank you kindly. And take care.
He just wants to visit his parents' graves. That's so sad.
This shouldn't take long.
I love it. New enemies approach. Let's go. No. Nope, wrong thing, Clive. Nope, Clive, wrong thing. Wrong thing, Clive. New enemies. Oh, shit, hello. really fast. Got him. Got him.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
Okay.
Head back before she thinks of anything else.
Let's go see Mid then. Everyone's favorite girl, apparently. I want to do another hunt. That last one was fun.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
I'll rest when I'm dead.
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you need?
Are you sure you want to ask that?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
We did it! We did the thing! You swear they're playing Mid's voice lines in fast forward?
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Looks like we have some new quests we can do. Alright, where do I find these scarecrows? Oh, there's one. Aww. It is a little black mage. I am disturbing this chicken so much. Says, that's my scarecrow. Back off. Alright, back to the base. See Jill.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
Oh? But what is this?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover.
Is that dangerous?
Really worth the risk.
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden. And we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
They know the risks.
No. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
He does seem desperate.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows herb lore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
I can do that. I can do that.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Raptors here.
Don't get surrounded.
That was pretty cool. Alright, what were we doing? Oh, here.
This is the only plant around here
Ammonia.
with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Alright, I got your herbs, or whatever. Come get them. Do your operation. You'll do great.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood.
Ooh.
Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a visitor to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Man. So we learned a little bit more about the brand and that it's actually like poison in there. That's crazy. And then just one little mishap can, just one small incision in the wrong place and the patient will die. Once it gets in their bloodstream, that's it. That's it. So these people who get this, so I guess that also answers my question a little bit more about why so many of these people just keep the... Because remember when I asked, like, why don't they just all get the procedure done? And I just assumed, like, well, they don't really need to go through a painful procedure if they don't plan on going back out there anyways, if they're just gonna stay here. But it's not just painful, it's life-threatening. That's crazy. Let's speak to Gav about Torgal.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive,
what's the theory?
I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just
what?
Like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're
That's
right.
sweet.
If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I tried to hold it in. I really tried. I really tried. You know that's not possible to get my mind out of the gutter, Soul Blazer. Especially...
Isn't it brilliant?
It's beautiful. Especially after playing Mega Man Battle Network recently.
Well,
like, I
I've done it without
can't...
You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Oh boy. Wow. Oh my goodness. Go see Vivian? Okay, so we're here. We're down in here now. Ah, look at this place. How cool.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Well, it looks quite nice. Let's take a look around the place here. This is cool. I don't know if they built this too or this was already down here. Got a bunch of shelves. Scrolls? Place for scrolls, I think? But what's in here? Oh, what is this? Some kind of thing. Not sure.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Alright. Bye, cutie pie.
I wish Miss Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering. I wonder what she's going to dungeoneer next.
Let's go and ask her.
Engineering. Not dungeoneering. There you go, Midadol. Texas, if you're still here, you were asking if mid is short for something. Apparently, Midadol.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness.
I hope she finds love someday. Go see Viv.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest? Jinx! Someone we're happy to see or not happy to see? Oh!
For your trouble.
Happy to see!
It's a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron?
Byron!
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
His joy is infectious. It's contagious. Meanwhile, Twin side.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Oh, God.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan.
Me too.
It is not to be.
Aw. Darn it.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
What if he just started sneezing like crazy?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Ah! Ah!
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
So, I didn't understand exactly what happened there. As far as like strategically, militarily plans and whatnot. But I did get that the Emperor Sylvester doesn't care about the sufferings of the people, and Dion, his son, the prince, is not on the same page as him. You know, not a total jerk, and doesn't want to see people needlessly suffer. And I think that Annabella she's done something. She's schemed something so that the Emperor is not trusting Dion. And so she is hoping, I assume, that the Emperor is going to try to take out Dion so that Dion doesn't betray him. And then little Olivier can step up to the plate. I find it super creepy the way that Olivier is just always in her lap. Like, he's not a baby. He's gotta be like, what, 9, 10 years old by the looks of it? I don't really know. I don't do kids, right? I don't really hang out with kids that often, but he's definitely old enough that he should be up and about. He should be playing. He should be running around. He should be in school learning. He should be with other children his age. Yeah, studying, like whatever. Learning how to fight, training to be a soldier. I don't know, but he should not be just being pet by her 24/7. It's creepy. I don't like it. That all sounds like stuff that would breed independence. If you plan to rule the throne from the shadows, that's a no-go. Yeah, I know, but I don't like it. But yeah, definitely she is making it so that she is like the only person in his life, in this kid's life, and he only hears what she whispers in his ear, and he will never distrust her. He will never turn to anybody else for guidance, and he probably won't trust other people too. So Yeah, disgusting. I don't like it.
The little ones have been up to
I
their old
guess
tricks again.
the Dalmatians,
Falling on the deck in this time.
or at
It's
least
just one thing after
Sylvester
another
has
around
gotten
here.
word that the Dalmatians want to, like, have peace or whatever. I don't know if that's true or if that's just what Annabella said or what, but... And then he asked Dion to go to battle, and I'm not really sure where they're going and who they're fighting. But yeah. Slim says, I'm sorry, I missed who we were talking about, but if it's Mid, I would have my head in her lap all the time. Well, I don't blame you, but no, we were not talking about Mid. We were actually talking about Annabella. So, yeah. Should we talk to Byron real quick and then we can save after that? Or should we just stop here? All right, let's go see him. And look, there's Gav. Yep.
Well, fuck me. Never thought I'd see the day Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses came to tea.
I'm not interested in fucking you. But there is a lady who might be interested. She's overlooking the hunts board. Okay, anyways.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
Hey, Uncle.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow.
He is, isn't he?
As are
He's
you,
great.
I
We love
hear.
Wade.
The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Is it map time? I love map time!
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast.
Uh-huh.
So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Wait. Okay. So, when she says Royalists, not the Republic, so not the Dalmekians, but the Royalists, which are who? Waloed? It confuses me when they like say Imperials or Republicans or Royalists or whatever, because then I'm like, wait, which ones are they talking about? Just say Waloed. Just say Sombrek. Just say Dalmekia. Don't just say the Iron Kingdom. Don't give me all this crazy other stuff. Okay. So Waloed's got him.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away.
Oh, they spilled it out for me.
Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw.
Thanks, Byron.
The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way.
Okay.
As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Look at Clive's little smile. He's so happy. He's so happy.
He's finished outfitting her little workshop,
He got his uncle with him. All right, we will stop there for tonight.